That turnbuckle steel met bone, and Adam Priest now straight to the lower back. The half crab again.
The tap out.
Wow, Lycos 2 taps. Adam Priest advances to your final.
And now Windsor's going to go straight for the sharpshooter. Windsor's looking straight for the sharpshooter on Mercedes Blaze. Sharpshooter sunk in deep here on Blaze.
And Mercedes Blaze taps.
Christ, Amira.
Well, she's regretting her decisions now, isn't she? There's another spear. She stacks her up. And she got her. And now can Angle Reyes take advantage of this situation? Oh my goodness, a black mass from Angle Reyes. A hook in the leg. And Reyes picks up the win on his UK debut.
Cole just rolled towards the turnbuckle to get himself out of harm's way. Moonsault. Grabs the legs up. Oh, Cole just beat Robbie X. Hear that forever champion chant. Honor of Athena.
And into the submission.
Rolled through. I wasn't sure if Blaze was trying to counter there, but it might be that Blaze is going to get put to sleep here. The tap out to Athena, and just like that, it is done.
What a spear from Beast Mortos, and Mortos not done. Jesus Christ!
Dropped on the top of his head was Robbie X. He might be out for a week.
On to Caven. Grace of a cat.
The speed, the agility of a man half his age as Blue Panther. Caven's going to be lifted up by the arms here. And that'll
Understandable, Caven verbally submits.
Newman was looking for that finishing move, the Prince's Curse, and then he gets it. That time it was the Prince's Curse. He'll go for the pin here. The cover on Mayhew and the win for Callum Newman. God, and that running knee right into the back of the head of Nino Bryant.
Done.
That'll do it. And now look at Kai. Look at the position that Cameron Kai has placed himself in. Austin doesn't know where he is. Ping shot cutter from Cameron Kai.
Kai advances.
That kick right to the back of the shoulder there from Ridgeway. Ridgeway has him up, drops him right on the back of the neck.
Huge brain buster from Chris Ridgeway, stamping his ticket into the final.
See, that was deliberate as well.
What are you talking about? Mambo avoiding the tap out.
Tap out from Lee and Bryant.
Beautiful submission.
Ridiculous sequence of events there. Into the ankle lock again. Thinks he's softened him up enough. Look at the bridge. Look at the bridge.
Fantastic bridge from Connor Mills.
I don't know if there's anywhere to go.
He taps.
Tap out. And then
Gale's sandwiched in the corner.
Gale's going to be the victim here of the FIJ. The hook of the leg, and CPF pick up their first 3 points in Block B. It's the move that took them to the Trios Grand Prix Championship. The foot stomp into the FIJ, and CPF keep on rolling. There's the knee to the temple. Luna, has she softened up? Jaden up this time, yes she has. Luna landing. Luna wins the Women's Revolution Gauntlet. It's time from Josh James.
I call it a choke slam. This is going to be over.
I think hook's out.
The gator hold applied by David Francisco, and it's over.
The new Sons of Southampton.
Emerson James, smart, raking the eyes, coming back down. The move with no name.
We've seen this before from Emerson. Jane devastating. Drop on the back of her head, and Jane finally wins a great match here against Anita Vaughn. Look at how he launched himself there.
Brutal hold.
And the tap out from Black.
David saving JJ at the cost of his chin. No, spear neck breaker connects.
Zander gets the win.
God damn it.
And the Sons of Southampton.
Damn it.
The stun gun from Carl Anderson, and that's setting them up.
Magic killer. And the Good Brothers done good.
Watch out. His slingshot into the bossman slam, my goodness!
The sold out from the greedy souls, and if that happens
over.
next week in Cardiff, we'll have new undisputed British Tag Team Champions.
Oh, Ethan Allen's in so much trouble right now. Oh, into a ticket to ride, and now grizzled young vets connect.
The pin from Drake.
Oh my goodness!
The victory for GYV.
They're lining up for that double running knee.
The double code breaker from the grizzled young veteran. Gibson leaps on top for the win, and GYV 2 wins out of 2.
First one was hard. What about that second one? Hechicero looking for a trifecta. Oh my goodness!
That's got to do it, surely. It does. Hechicero wins a war of attrition. And look up top. The ace takes to the skies with the high fly flow. The pin, and just like that, the wild card tag team match is said and done. Short arm clothesline there from Joshua. Joshua now, another pile driver. This time, the gosh pile driver from Joshua. Who's going to hook the leg, hooks him up tight, and
it's
Joshua
over.
defeats Shigeru Irie in Coventry. Joshua's not done. Joshua is not done. Joshua will hook him up. Oh my God! Drops him on his head.
Screwdriver!
Joshua!
New champion has been with that Gale force. There's very few who can hit it like JJ Gale!
And this one's over, middle of the ring.
And he got him!
Just wriggling out of that in time. Another Matrix cutter from Joe Lando. Second one. A second Matrix cutter.
Absolutely, it was reloaded and it got the job done.
And if Lando can get this, it's over. Can he retain?
Lando, JJ elbow from Lando. And there's
That's
the cover. It's got Shah Samuel's attention. This behaviour from Joshua James the past fortnight is a disgrace.
Huge powerbomb!
The powerbomb from James. There's the pin. This is what Joshua James did 3 times to Shah Samuels last week.
He's done.
And now it really is over. Kanji bringing her back towards the centre. Stretching out Reed. The tap out. Kanji wins again. Now Kanji, we saw her trying to apply this hold earlier. She couldn't do it back then, but she's done it a different way
Is
here.
over. Cattle mutilation. Young boy killer. Lucas. No choice but to tap.
Kanji didn't go down though. Kanji got a rear naked choke. Kanji
Absolutely swung round with it, and Evans, no choice.
Kanji wins.
What work from Kanji!
She's got that Kimura locked in. Yeah.
And she taps!
Just needs to pull down that leg like absolutely anything she can. LA Taylor again, defensive work. Kanji though, stretch muffler, turning this into the banana splits. Banana splits gets it done.
Milligan, courtesy of Caven, Drew and Lacey is about to walk the plank.
Black flag, baby.
The pin from Lacey, Drew, Lacey and Caven are your winners. Lacey,
Just
tries to
pushed
get
it back
down.
to feet. Big pile driver onto Danny Black.
Absolutely spiked him there. And Drew and Lacey.
Caven had the foot. Once more, nails that Star Platinum. 6 is out.
Kelly 6, unconscious, and finally, Kuro wins it. Stern catches him with the Scholar's mate. And the win for Hoxton.
With precision and style, and lays Leland out to dry on that top rope.
And the cartwheel kick, the setup for the stomp into the future. Pin from Cage. Leo Cage wins it. And he got it with 1 foot. Couldn't get the powerbomb part of it. Instead, he's going to try for the uncaged.
Oh, Jesus.
And he gets it. Leon Cage, and Cage with the win over a former Cruiserweight champion. Up top now.
Absolutely not done as Leon Slater. Huge swanton 450 onto the body.
Unbelievable from Leon Slater. Leon
Slater through to his feet.
And now Leon.
Now he's looking for it. Hooks both arms. Styles clash.
We're going to talk about people who Leon Slater considers a mentor. Little homage to another one. And he gets him the win. Oh, into the submission. The submission. Look at him wrenching the neck here. Nowhere for Leon Cage to go.
He's out. He's out. He's out. It's over. It's over. It's over. He's out.
Hey, talk about killer instinct. There's some more of it on display from Evo. Just targeting, victimizing that leg, and then the knee. Totally nuts. Another lariat.
Mercifully, maybe.
If not this, then what? Jacobs finally finds a way to put away Leon Cage.
Oh, what? No, choke. Luke did not hesitate a second time. Kelly 6, 20-25 on nothing. Has to give.
He tapped. He had to. Because Seven kicked out. Oh no! Caught him again. Davis caught him again with a pile driver. And this time, surely, yes.
Yeah, it's over. Oh my God!
Into the fingers
of Mambo, and he taps. And Masquerade not done. He's going to look like shooting star press. Masquerade from the top rope. Picture perfect, nailed him.
And Masquerade wins an epic. Meanwhile, McKenzie to the cutter, assisted by Evans. Millie McKenzie with the pin. And the Sousa complex are going to pick up the victory. Blaze trying to, I think, get those shoulders down of a mirror. Oh, the spear. The spear from Blaze is going to sit down on those shoulders of a mirror. And the Cutthroat Collective will defeat Pretty Psycho.
And Mercedes Mone's championship reign is in real jeopardy. No, Monet catches her.
The Monet Maker onto the catch in midair.
Wow, she got her.
Mercedes Mone.
And Monet sensibly stamping away at the hand of Kanji.
Choking it. Look at her choking Kanji. Kanji taps. Kanji had to tap.
Now we play.
It's not a 5-star. It's a 6-star frog splash from Michael Oku. And they got her for the win. What a kick out. Oku though going to try and immediately go over into that half crab. Got it. He's got it locked in here. Oku with the half crab locked in on Robbie X.
Oh, and fully leaning back is Michael Oku. Robbie X, no choice but to tap.
Spear! This one's over! And Millie McKenzie got her!
Oh no.
Things about to get even worse for Lycos. 2!
Oh, poor Lycos.
The assist into the spine buster, and that'll do it. Mills and Joshua win.
And get 1 count.
Mystico. The Mystica. Can he get him? The armbar here. The armbar on Oku. Oku's in the middle of the ring.
And no again!
Oh, but look at that, left the arm open, Rings of Saturn, locked in tight on Natalie Sykes.
And look, she bridges, arches her back, and Sykes taps. Look at the way he was able to insert himself between himself, Taylor James and the ropes, and oh my goodness, brainbuster onto the buckle. And watch out, what a clothesline!
Sykes going to come off the back of Josh James.
Big blockbuster, hook of a leg, and it's over. Nina Samuels from the top.
Samuels into position, into the Starstruck, the knee into the temple of Emerson Jane, who is completely unconscious. Nina Samuels' solo era begins with a win.
Wow.
And now Brian with him on the shoulders for that Argentine position.
Oh my God!
The pin from Brian.
It's over.
What the hell was that from Nino Bryan?
But Nino underturned, straight to to the outside and straight to the top. Bryant splash, hook of the leg. Nino got him. Nino's still the Cruiserweight champion.
Out to ringside, here comes Manders. The lariat from Manders on Slater. An enormous lariat. Referee is back in position. And one called Manders defeats Leon Slater. And now Persephone has her up.
Jesus.
Almost into a crucifix position. What's she doing for here?
Razor's edge from Persephone straight on the back of the head. She's not done.
Going for a second package pile driver.
Center of the ring.
Got to be over. It's got to be over. And it is. You're a coward. You're a coward, Holiday.
Why?
Holiday hits the 2008, hooks both of the legs, and Holiday dishonorably picks up the victory. What is Ricochet doing? Ricochet's got a hold of the leg of the referee.
And Nino evaded the referee but ate the clothesline.
Ricochet.
Not like this. Come on. Oh, come on.
He got him. Knight strikes him with the knee. Knight's got him up. Gale, this time, couldn't escape the Rikishi driver. RKJ with the pin, and damn it. Next went up top earlier, looking for it. He's going to try again. This time he's going to get it, the Triple Eight Express. Now the pin on Cole, and the victory for Robbie X.
Was it a mistake to not go for the cover off the exclamation?
Not when you follow up with something like this. What a kick from Robbie X. Just took his head clean off. And surely it's academic now as Robbie X picks up the win. And now Sapphire Reed looking for it. Oh, what a headbutt from Reed. Wow, what a victory from Sapphire Reed. That was impressive.
Suplex from Jane. A knee right to the back of the head. Right to the back of the head of Jane.
And Sapphire Reed got her, Dave.
Yoshioka. Catches him with the driver. Hooking the leg here, Yoshioka. That is enough to secure the win. Evo back into the middle of the ring for the third time. Trying for the deep tops. And gets
This
it.
time connects.
All of it. Got all of it. Did Serena deep. She's got her weight down on the
It's
top and gets
over.
her. I think we all know what this is in reality.
The Butcher's hook is applied.
I haven't seen Samuels with the Butcher's hook for a long, long time. There's a quick tap out, of course it is. Milligan can't possibly get out of that.
Goldbuster from Shaw Samuels. No.
Samuels, East End Destroyer from Samuels. And he holds on for the pin. Gets him. Now Samuels adjusting the position of his fallen opponent because Shah Samuels, all the way from the top, moonsault. Caught him. Samuels wins.
Wow. Oh, Shah Samuels taking advantage of this distraction provided by Harry Milligan.
Spinebuster from Samuel. The Samuel wins it.
Jesus Christ.
What's he doing?
Francisco was telling me about this maneuver. Jesus! The Francisco force from the Sons of Southampton get the 3 count.
Carol to the sky. Now Stephen Wolf. Picture perfect. Shooting star from the leader of the pack. Back to the face. Look at Ethan Allen suffering from it. He's going for the Vertigo. The 6-1 line, followed by the Vertigo, gives the victory to the leader of the pack. Just decimated by Los Tranquilos.
And it's been a long time, Dave, but there's a Destino!
The Destino from Naito secures the win. And now Titan off the top. Big foot stomp.
Big double boot stomp, hook of a leg, and he got him! Titan pulls him away from the ropes,
Yeah, look what's
rolls
coming.
him into the center.
Look what's coming here. La Immortal from Titan. His favourite finishing hold.
And Defunto's trying to stop him.
Can't get out. I don't think there's any way out
Trapped,
here.
and it's over. Leland Bryant picks him up by the waist.
He's not done. Here comes the ripcord headbutt. Leland knocked unconscious by TK Cooper.
The top, TK Cooper, shooting star press.
He got all of it that time, and TK Cooper.
My God,
TK Cooper. Seven is not finished. You know what's coming. Seven with him on the shoulders. There's the Birmingham hammer. Seven wins it. Came from absolutely nowhere, did the pile driver. Now Caven with the tombstone. Dumping Vard on his head for the second time in a few seconds. And it is academic. Will Caven marches on. Now what? Caven will fireman's carry. What the hell was that? A devilish move from Will Caven. They're going to try a second time for that doomsday device.
Jesus Christ.
Samuels taken down off the shoulders of Jacobs. How dangerous is the doomsday device? The cover here from Jacobs.
They're still not done. Pile driver, kick to the head, academic. Young Guns pick up a relatively straightforward victory for them tonight. Caught into the backslide. No.
You hit the arm, and now you are the deadbolt suplex, and he gets the win. The same way he got it against Connor Mills yesterday. Well, lifts her up to the shoulder, I think. Lucas, hold on a second. Lucas with the bridging pin, and Lucas wins. And a snapmare of his own from Zosiah. Zosiah, schoolboy roll up. Going behind, bridging. So
Absolutely stalwart. Zosiah looking for that farmer suplex. No, Sabre counters into the armbar. Beautiful hyperextension of the arm.
And just like that, Sabre Jr. wins it.
When I fly, make you all drop. I'm gonna die from the rooftop. I am the last man standing tall. This is a revolution. When I fly, make you all drop. I'm gonna die from the rooftop. I am the last man standing tall. This is a revolution.